Good morning, everybody. Lisa Walker here. I received a new meeting in the box, so I wanted to go over everything with you on what comes in that and remind you of the what's new. You know what? I don't know if I can flip it on here. I cannot. Anyway, you guys know what the what's new is. It's where you can get items before they get launched, and they're discounted. So like even if you're earning 20%, you can get the items for 40% earnings. And I know the holiday buying season is coming to a close, but I don't know if you've seen any of the discussions out on Facebook, but people have been worried about items getting shorted and not being able to get them for their customers. And one of the things that I've learned is if you know what the hot item is, you can order it from the what's new, and then that way you at least have it. Normally you would have it on hand and not have to worry about it being not available. And then again, there are Facebook groups out there, so if you're looking for something for your customer and you don't know what those Facebook groups are, just shoot me a message. I reply faster to text, and that number is 636-734-5406, and I can let you know which Facebook groups to join. So anyway, let me go through this real quick with you. And before I go any further, I hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving, and you have some great plans for the holiday season with your family, because that's the most important, and that's why a lot of people have their own businesses, is so that they can enjoy their loved ones. So before I wanted to make sure that I didn't forget to wish you all the best at the holiday season. So anyway, the meeting in the box came with demos from the What's New campaign 25 and 26. So we've got the bubble baths that are in the champagne bottles. I received one of each of those. They're very well made, as usual with Avon. One of the things that came up during the people being frustrated with what's new is we had some bath bombs in there, and I think a wooden nativity scene. And once Avon got their hands on them, they decided that they were not the right quality. They were not up to Avon standards, which is why they were saying that they were not available. It wasn't that we didn't have them. It was just that Avon declined to sell them after they received them. So sometimes that happens too, but I think that's a great thing that Avon is protecting our reputation and not allowing things to be sold if they're not up to our standards. And like I said, these are super cute. There is, let's see, a clementine and a raspberry. This is the clementine, obviously. And they will retail for $5.99 each. So I know that usually people think of champagne for the holiday season and stuff, but I think this would also be super cute to market for anniversaries. Like if you do gift baskets, it would be super cute in a gift basket with like a candle and things like that. Or birthday, doesn't have to just be New Year's and stuff. These are great for any kind of celebratory event. So keep that in mind when you're trying to find new ways to promote your business. Let's see, I tagged these pages for you. The next one is our black suede. Black suede and wild country seem to be our two most popular men's scents. And so they decided to put them in a decanter, a boot. And if you've been around Avon for a while or know anything about it, that was kind of a standard that they did years ago, is like all the perfumes and fragrances came in these unique decanters. I think they kind of pulled away from that because people are not holding on to that kind of stuff as much. Everything goes in a recycle bin. But I guess they're wanting to kind of keep with that whole throwback theme. And so they're bringing it back. And it's packaged with a guy on a motorcycle. And he looks like he was probably cute. So I don't know why they cut off his face. But anyway, that's how it's packaged. And let's see what that's going to cost. That is going to be $20 in the brochure. And one of the other things, if you can see here there are samples. I'm telling you, samples really sell. I had some, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 different varieties of perfume sets that I had here, and I'd been wanting to move them. So what I did is I took the little sample card and I printed up a label and said, I have 3 of this set or 2 of this set. And I put them in at the brochure price. They were on sale for like, I don't know, $20 a set. And I only offered what I had in stock to make it seem like, oh, I gotta get my hands on these. She only has 3 of them. And I've really moved them that way. But part of it not only is the sale, but the sample. So if you have the money, I do recommend picking up samples. And I always make sure that every time a customer places an order, they're getting a sample of some sort. And I do keep in mind people that have sensitivity to smells and stuff like that. So they might get an Aspira sample and a lipstick bullet. The next time they might get a skincare or the bookmark that has the candles on them, because you'd have to scratch them to get the scent. So keep that in mind, but I always make sure that my customers get samples, and it really has helped boost some sales, especially in the skincare line and fragrance. The next thing is our Senses line, and they are coming out with, and it says it's back by popular demand. So this is the fruity yogurt. We did have this before, and it really was one of the better sellers in the Senses line. And I guess because it's a little bit more of a creamy feel. And this is just as good as Bath and Body Works, and it's way less expensive. And I do like the way that they're upgraded their packaging. So they gave me a sample of the lotion, which is going to be on sale for $4. The regular price is $8. It will be on sale for $4, or they will be able to get that 3-piece collection for $22. So if you've been in Bath and Body lately, you know that we're comparable in our pricing. The next thing they sent was the, I'm going to call it the Hope bracelet. I don't know what they're calling it. Huh, look at that. Pink Hope. I knew they were sticking with the Hope theme because I did the breast cancer walk for Avon. And hopefully you guys, if they have it next year, will be able to join me. But here is the bracelet. It's kind of hard to tell in these backgrounds. Let's see if I put it on here. The bracelet. It's really pretty. A lot of people have really liked the fact that whenever they buy something that's breast cancer related, that 20% goes back to the breast cancer awareness. We partnered with the American Cancer Society. So it's not the Susan G. Komen, but it is going towards breast cancer development with the American Cancer Society. Let's see how much that is. $6. And do they, okay, I was wrong on the percentage. I think I said 20 and it's 15, but 15% goes back towards the organization, which is still a hefty amount. So let's see, what was the next thing they sent me? Okay, it was the A-Box. You guys know about the A-Box. It helps build your order. If they spend $40, they can add the A-Box for $10. So it's got the vitamin C serum. This is a really pretty shade of eyeshadows. The lipstick and the matching nail polish. And these, look how pretty that is. And especially with gold, that would be a great gift for the holidays. You don't even have to repackage it. That's how I would market it to the customers. And I've also seen, and I did post it on my Facebook page, Avon Team Walker, if you'd like to follow me there, that another rep had packaged this in like green paper and then made it look like a Christmas tree and put a bow on the top, and it was super, super cute. Now, granted, they won't know what's inside of it, but if you just told them that it was skincare and makeup and different things, some of them have jewelry. You could even maybe put a stick-it note on the back if you wanted to let them know what it is before they buy it. But these have been very, very popular. And I usually try to keep some on hand too, just in case. because some people will put their orders in a little late, and I just want to make sure that if they really wanted that A box that they can get them. And I don't go crazy. I just buy 1 or 2. It doesn't have to be, I never recommend anybody spend more than what they can. So there are just 2 items that came from this What's New. And it looks like we're going to get more Aspira, which is awesome because I really like their products. And why go through It Works or anybody else or GNC when you can get them through yourself. And that's one thing I always recommend. Try to start converting your the things that you would buy anyway to your Avon. It helps boost your sales. It helps you have insight onto our products so that you can explain them to the customers. And why give your money to Walmart or Target? Honestly, it doesn't make any sense to me. So convert your shower gel, convert your shampoo and conditioner if you can. At least give it a try. I really have gotten a lot of compliments on my hair with using when they say, oh, what are you using? I'm like, oh, I use the Avon. And they're like, wow, really? So anyway, consider that. Obviously perfumes and colognes and makeup, but I've even started buying more of the clothes. In fact, the other day somebody said, well, Avon doesn't have the market on everything like clothes. And I said, oh, by the way, this shirt is Avon. And they're like, oh, I'm mistaken then. So anyway, just kind of keep that in mind. And it always helps do the promoting of your business if you can wear and share the products. So on to the next. I got a sample of this, and I really honestly, I'm going off the cuff here. I haven't looked into any of this yet. I've been a little busy. So it's part of the Hydrofusion line that came out a couple campaigns ago, and they are doing a SPF of 50, which our Skin Invincible does that as well. So it is face, so it's not like skin, it's not like suntan lotion that goes all over your body, but it's going to have an extra hydrating effect compared to the Skin Invincible. So again, our Skin Invincible has the SPF of 50 as well, but this is going to be another one. It's going to be really, really great in the summertime. So that's what that was. And then only one other thing here is the jewelry. And let me tell you something. If you guys have not, if you see a piece that you're kind of interested in the book, you've got to try it out because it is just absolutely stunning in person. But they're giving me this icy blue collection. I received the necklace and earring set, which is going to be, the retail value is $70. It's going to be on sale for $35, and you can get it in the demo book for $21. Look at this. I mean, talk about gorgeous. I mean, I love this color anyway, but just think about how gorgeous that is against black, especially New Year's Eve, going out. And then these are the earrings that go with it. So, I mean, you can tell how much nicer it looks on my velvet form here, but I mean, these are just beautiful. So that's why I highly recommend, if you have something that that catches your eye in the brochure, you definitely want to give it a whirl. And then there's, you know, here's like a pink set that I'm sure is really pretty, and it's much more cost effective, because I definitely have to say, don't overbuy. I hate to see people that think that they have to buy all these things because they see seasoned reps doing it, but it is not necessary. You can find other ways to incorporate different ideas, or just build slowly. Another one, they didn't send it to me, but when I do events, these eyeshadow quads like fly off my shelves. They are awesome. And it looks like they're only going to be $350 your cost, unless you're President's Club. If you're President's Club, it's going to be $250. Yet another reason to try to make that goal. And speaking of goals, was kind of a great segue. I just want to put the bug in your ear that with this being your own business, you have to be the one to set goals for yourself. You know, it's not a corporate situation where, yeah, Avon gives you incentives like, hey, if you do this, you can earn this. And that's all great. But sometimes they feel very unattainable if you're new or you know, you're not into the leadership portion yet, or you're just building your team and it feels a little overwhelming, or you just feel like you don't have the skill set yet. You know, I've heard that a lot with new representatives. But don't be discouraged. I would set little goals like, you know, take this What's New, for instance. If you want to, you get three, you can get 3 of these boots for, what is their cost? $36, and you would earn 40%. So your goal could be like, hey, I'm going to buy this set and I want to make sure I sell every single boot so that I make 40% earnings, and I'm going to give myself X amount of time to sell it. If you set yourself up with those little attainable goals, it does wonders for your motivation. You have to self-motivate. When you are your own boss, you have to find little mini goals that you set for yourself, and you know, if you reach them, that is awesome. Then you set yourself up with a harder goal. And if you have a harder goal and you fall a little bit short, that's okay too. But if you have like little goals along the way that you reach, I mean, we all know that we feel better if we're making strides. So one of the things that I've been doing is, and I've talked about it before, was making sure that I go out to vendor fairs. And for me, it is very hard to work the recruiting side while I work the selling side, because it seems like there's always people with a bunch of different product questions, and if you've got multiple people trying to place orders at your table or purchase at your table, it's hard to then make a connection on the leadership side. So I've had representatives that will take advantage of my offer that if I'm doing an event, you are welcome to come and recruit with me. If you would like to try to do an event on your own, you're more than welcome to let me know about it, and I will check my calendar to see if I can come help, even if it's just for, you know, an hour or two. But that's what I'm here for. I'm here to kind of help you through anything that you're nervous about or stresses you out, or you just have questions because you haven't been able to quite figure it out on your own. And don't forget, there is the free training on youravon.com. There's always that. I did that all the time when I was a new representative, and I still go on there from time to time to see if there's new ones, but honestly at this time of the year, it's just trying to keep my head above water with events and servicing the customers. So again, just set those goals for yourself. Partner with your upline, because you might not be directly on my team. You might be my second or third generation, so you might have a different upline. And partner with each other. I have made some wonderful friends through Avon that are not on my team, or vice versa. And we bounce ideas off of each other. We went together and hosted the holiday event that we had this past Christmas season. And we had people that showed up that weren't on any of our teams. So, you know, I've said it before that Avon is a family, and you need to be able to reach out to your family if you need help. So never feel like you're inconveniencing anyone for some advice. And again, you can find different people's opinions on that too through Facebook. So again, I hope everybody's meeting their goals that they've made. The selling season is, like I said, it's getting close. Campaign 1 is going to be the last hurrah before we start the new year season again, which is when the PC resets itself. So anyway, I hope you're enjoying your day. I'm going to take off the rest of the day. It's Sunday, a little after 11. I've been working a lot of weekends, and you've got to take care of yourself and decompress a little bit. So I'm enjoying my my coffee in my little Mickey Mouse snowman cup, trying to be in the season and spirit. Got my Christmas decorations up and all lit up. So I'm gonna chill out for a while, and I hope everybody has a great day. And again, if you want to follow me at Avon Team Walker, you can reply to the email that I'm going to send with this, or shoot me a text, 636-734-5406. All right, everybody. Talk to you later. Bye.